Hello. Hi, Pile One. All right, so we're going to talk about who is secretly thinking about you at this time. You picked Pile One, of course. So let's jump right in. I want to tell you a little bit about this person. So let's see. Who is secretly thinking about my Pile One? Who is secretly thinking about my Pile One? Can you describe this person and where they're at currently in their lives? Who is secretly thinking about Pile One? All right, so we have Aries coming out. So it could be an Aries or someone who embodies those traits of an Aries. Let's see what else. We have the 11th house as well. And we have Chiron. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about this. All right, so this person could be an Aries, or they are someone who could be very active, a self-starter, could be very daring or fierce or very assertive in their energy when they come towards you, very fiery, excitable. This person could be on a mission, so they could have like a special intent when it comes to you, and they are actively trying to seek out that goal. This person could be a little bossy, or they could be a boss. There's something about this person's car as well that's very significant with the Aries energy. All right. This person can come off a little bit selfish towards their needs, their goals. Okay. So, again, I feel like this person likes to, especially with the bossy energy, they could like to delegate responsibility on other people, like things that will be self serving. So, again, this does give like a boss. This could be your boss. Okay. But this could just be an individual who, when they want something, they know how to utilize their resources and connections to get that thing. All right. So this person also could be very impulsive. You also could have seen this person in some type of argument, like they like to stand their ground. They could be also very competitive. All right. So let's see what else I can tell you about that. Hold on. So this is Aries. Oops. All right. We also have the, let's see. Hmm. All right, sorry. We also have the 11th house here as well. So this could be someone who's a friend of yours or in your mutual friendship groups, like the people that you're friends with. This person could also be friends with, or they could actually be your friend. This person, again, very group oriented. So I do feel like this person utilizes their resources and connections to, for their life, for their goals, for their daily routine. So they could always be in a group, or always they could be a part of some type of community. Um, there's also something about, so this person rolls with the entourage. I am seeing that. There's also something about like a festival. I don't know if you met this person at a festival, whether that's like a music festival, art festival. This could be like, I don't know, I'm getting what do you call it? Like, not ragers, but I forget what they're called, but a festival of some sort. It does show that you and this person do have some common goals. So you could also be trying to be very motivated, driven. You could be very competitive in nature as well. Let's see what else we have here with the 11th house. The 11th house. All right, there's also something about the future. So I don't know what's going on with this person, what goals they have for their future, but they could see you as part of that future. So they could see you as maybe someone that they will network with, that you guys will be moving forward in career together. This person could want you around, want you to be part of their group. Maybe they see a relationship with you. Maybe they're trying to further their connection with you to be friends. So there's something about this person thinking about the future, and they have you in it as well. All right, so that's what I'm getting here. Let me see more about that Aries energy. Okay, that's interesting. So Aries is a fifth house energy. So this does talk about romance, love, love affairs. This talks about creativity, fertility, having a childlike spirit. This person could be very happy, but they also bring a lot of drama. All right. Now, what's interesting is that this person also has Chiron here. With the Chiron, this kind of puts like growth into this person's perspective. They could be healing through something, they could be going through personal development. So who they are today won't be who they will be in the future to you. So if this person's irritates you a little bit, or if you're thinking like there's no way that me and this person have any commonalities, we're not very similar, this person is changing or healing through something. They could be changing, they could be having some deep transformation that may bring you guys closer in the future. I feel like this person also has a lot of self-doubts. Even though they come off very assertive or confident, they could have a lot of doubts, especially with that competitive energy with the Aries. Maybe this person is comparing themselves to you. Maybe they are inspired by you, they look up to you, but they sometimes feel challenged in a way, or maybe they feel butthurt. Maybe they see certain qualities in you that they like that they don't possess themselves. Okay, so there is something here. There's also an energy of shame and being super sensitive. So I don't know if this person did try to compete with you or did try to argue with you at one time. It feels like they didn't win that argument. It could have been very shameful for them. There's an energy of wanting to apologize or even wanting forgiveness for something. All right. So yeah, this person's a big softy, but with that Aries energy, it's kind of hidden. Okay. So, all right, let's see what else we can get about who this person is to you. All right, give me one card to tell me about this person's current dynamic with pile number one. Tell me about this person's current dynamic with pile number one. All right, so we have justice here. So there definitely needs to be an apology, I feel. All right, we have justice and we have the Ace of Cups. This person definitely wants a new beginning with you. So this is someone that maybe you guys had a falling out, or maybe you guys just went your separate ways, stopped dealing with each other. They're wanting some type of new beginning in friendship or even romance. All right, that's the Ace of Cups here. They are leaning in towards you. They do have feelings for you or emotions for you. They care about you even. But with the justice being here, I do feel like someone does need to right their wrongs. Maybe they came in too hot. Maybe they said something that they didn't mean. Maybe they did something that they didn't mean. Maybe they did something out of character from where they were at that time, but they have been changing and healing themselves. So they could feel like a new person. They could want to fix things between you two. All right, we have justice. All right, we also have the Page of Pentacles. So this person is having a hard time apologizing or speaking their truth to you. They feel like it's hard to get some type of middle ground between you two. All right. And I only say that because with that Page of Pentacles, this gives someone feeling like it's very risky to do something. So they feel like it's very risky to come towards you, to apologize, or maybe even say hello. They feel like maybe they will be shut down. They're not sure if this will have longevity if they come towards you. So this person has been avoiding apologizing or making things right because they just don't know if it will land well. And again, this is someone who's very they're very concerned about their own personal goals. So if they have a personal goal of wanting to be friends again, or if they're having a personal goal of wanting to date again, it's almost like I will only come towards you if I know that that's going to happen. If that's not going to happen, I want to save myself the shame, okay, with that Chiron energy. What's Ace of Cups? The sun. Okay, so this is what will make this person the most happiest or give them a lot of fulfillment is if you guys were to have a brand new beginning. If you guys could be friends or even start dating, this what would make this person really really happy. All right? This is kind of what they want to lead with, but they know justice has to come first. All right? Very interesting. All right, so yeah, this person does think about you in their future. They want you to be a part of their future. They want you guys to have some type of longevity. You may not be present in their life right now. You guys could not be communicating or even hanging out. But for a future sense, this person does secretly want to have some type of future with you. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about their thoughts currently on you. What's secretly in their mind about you? How do they secretly think about you? What's their thoughts on pile number one? What's their current thoughts on pile number one? What is this person's current thoughts on pile number one? All right, Seven of Swords. I felt that energy for pile number one. I don't know why. I just knew that the Seven Swords was going to come out. It's a little weird though, okay? Let's see what else is here. And we have the Sun again. So something about you just kind of like makes this person very, very happy. All right, that is very interesting. Something about you makes this person super happy. We have the Empress here. So this person thinks very highly of you. I feel like this person feels that whatever you touch, like whatever you go after, whatever your goals are, or if you at work or in your personal life, whatever you touch, you have the power to make it grow and be very abundant. You could have a very abundant energy that just, consumes you. So it's almost like even to be your friend could mean success, or being your lover could mean success for that person involved with you. You just have that energy of Empress of making everything more enhanced and better, and especially in your own life when it comes to your personal goals and what you seek after every day, you just tend to make it a success and kind of grow it. All right, so this person very much admires that about you. Now we do have the Seven of Swords. That's a very interesting energy for what this person thinks of you. So there could be like trust issues here. They may feel like you don't trust them. Now, if this person doesn't trust you, it is a little bit weird that they are wanting to come towards you, but they may feel like you consider them to be sneaky, deceitful, manipulative. You may feel like this person uses people to get what they want with that entourage energy, with that delegation energy that they may have. They just may feel like you just don't really trust them as far as you can throw them. Where is that stemming from? Why are they thinking like that? Where does this stem from? Why is this person having these thoughts? All right, we have the Seven of Cups, which is just like delusions, sometimes dreaming. It's interesting too because I do feel like this person dreams of you. So not only do they secretly think about you, I feel like this person dreams about you secretly. Okay, so there's like dreams that this person has. They're getting messages of you, in their dreams. And maybe those dreams play out very weird. Like this person could be having a really nice dream about you, maybe hanging out, being around you, but they're getting shot down by you in their dreams. And part of the reason that they're getting shot down by you in their dreams are not playing out very nicely, is because this person does have like a very sneaky vibe about them, maybe to get what they want. That is also translating over to their dreams. So even in reality, this could be for real, but in their dreams, you also set them straight in their dreams as well. And it's very funny, okay? So this person may feel like you despise them, you're not interested in them. We have the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and we have that dreamy aspect as well. Sorry if my light is too bright. We have that dreamy aspect as well with the Queen of Swords. So it's almost like also in their dreams, you're shutting them down, you're turning them down, you're not interested. And it stems from this person's like very shady or sneaky behavior. You may feel like this person is like a win at all costs type of vibe. And they have done things that you just do not like. So if this is friendship, maybe you've seen this person cheat, lie, or steal to get what they want. If this is someone that you were romantically connected to, it feels like this person has lied before or just done some very sneaky behavior. Maybe it was just a feeling, like you could feel that this person was not being genuine. All right. So while they're dreaming of you, it's like the dream starts off very nicely and then there's like this attack, okay, where things just go to shit. You know, they're trying to move forward with you, they're trying to spend time with you in the dreamland, and you're shutting them down. So I feel like because of how things play out in their dreams, they are very hesitant to making things work out in real life, okay? But you make them very happy. That sun is coming out again. All right, we have the Three of Pentacles. So again, this could be someone that you work with, which is interesting. So it does give that boss energy, or this could be someone who thinks that they're the boss, but they're just not even, that's not even their position. But also with that Three of Pentacles, I feel like this person really wants you guys to be a partnership. They feel like you guys are better together. They feel like maybe your talent and skill mesh very well, where you guys can create something very lucrative. Again, there's some type of common interest or goals here that you and this person may have, despite what you may think. And so this person really wants to be cohesive. They want to be a partnership. They want to do more than just coexist. Okay. They want to work together. They want to work alongside you. They want you on their team. They want you by their side. Okay. Three of Pentacles. So this person is anticipating this. Now we have the sun as well. So something about your thoughts of you or you being around makes this person very happy. Let's see what that's about. Why do they think the sun of pile number one? I also feel like you don't hide yourself around this person. I feel like you have been very vulnerable, like maybe shared things about yourself and your life that they would never do. That inspires them. How open you are, how honest you are, how you are confident enough to be seen in all your masks. So like if you're happy or if you're sad or if you're stressed out, you kind of don't hide from that. You kind of embody that and just make it work. I feel like that's something that inspires this person, that you're just so vulnerable, or you give it up how it really is in your life. You don't try to lie or act like everything's okay, or you don't try to like lie and downplay your happiness. You kind of just show your true self. All right, so we have the Four of Swords. So yeah, I feel like this person, if you do know this person very well and you guys are taking a break from this person, you don't really want to be associated with them right now. With that Four of Swords, they feel like you could be very happy being away from them. Four of Swords is like when you're taking a break or you're putting a pause on something. It could be like, you know, you telling this person, um, stay away, give me a few minutes, do not disturb me. They could see that you have been very happier since they have been like restricted from your life. Okay, so that's something that they're seeing. They want to be happy too. Okay, we have the Chariot as well. They're also seeing that you have been successful in some type of pursuit. So you have like amazing willpower. If you say that you're going to put your mind on something, you actually do it. Again, with that Empress energy, they see that you are moving forward with success. Without them, you're doing really great things. You could be very motivated and you seem very happy. So this person is thinking about this and they're like, I want to be happy too. I want to be with you where you are. Isn't that a lyric? I want to be where you are. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Turn off the Chris Brown. All right, anyway. Also, cars. There's something about cars with this person. If you got a newer car, or if you just got like a, car, if you got a new car, someone really wants to talk about your car, or they admire your car. That's something that this person's really into. So they want to talk to you about that, but they know that they can't approach you until some type of apology is received, or at least until you feel like things have been balanced out. There's definitely been things that transpired where this person kind of um stunted someone's growth. I don't know if that's your growth, or if that's just being too competitive, or just being self-serving, a little selfish. There definitely needs to be some working out of that. All right. So this is how they're thinking of you. Let's talk about their feelings for you. Okay. So I feel like the thoughts kind of showed their feelings as well, but let's see if we can go any deeper than that. All right. So tell me about this person who's secretly thinking about pile one. What are their current feelings for pile number one? What's their current feelings for pile number one? What's their current feelings for pile number one? Three of Wands. All right. So this person's anticipating or foreshadowing your return, or you guys being cool again, or, maybe you guys dating. They're like waiting for that. They're anticipating when that can happen. All right. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. All right. Knight of Pentacles is a very guaranteed energy. So the feelings that this person has for you are guaranteed. They're not going anywhere. It's not fleeting. Even in a time where you were probably dissing this person or not wanting them around you, it shows that with that Knight of Pentacles, their feelings stayed the same, very consistent and constant. So if you're not speaking to this person, or if you counted them out, or you said that you were done, it's almost like their feelings didn't die. They just continued very constant, very consistent. So this person has consistent feelings for you. They haven't gone anywhere. And even if things don't transpire between you two the best that they would like, they're still going to have these constant feelings for you. It's kind of just stuck here. All right. Clarify the Three of Wands. With that Three of Wands, this is someone who feels like very soon, or, within the next season, you guys will be talking again, or friends again, or dating. So this is like preparation before that happens, you know? How can I explain that a little bit deeper? It's like preparation before anything happens for you. So if you know that you're about to get your hair braided, then you're going to wash your hair the day before, right? Or if you know that you're about to win some type of competition, before they announce the winner, you could be smoothing your hair down. You could be fixing what's on your teeth, because you know that you're about to get that zoom in camera shot when you're announced the winner, whatever. So this person's kind of like prepping, or preparing for for you to return, for you to forgive them, for you guys to move forward. So they could be prepping in some way. What's the Three of Wands here? Three of Wands. All right, we have the Six of Cups. So again, Six of Cups can talk about nostalgia. So this person is definitely having a lot of memories about you, good memories about you. I mean, we've seen that with the dream energy, but also Six of Cups with the Three of Wands, you're kind of prepping for this return, for this reconciliation. I feel like this person could be doing things like, with that Aries energy, maybe they're in the gym working on their fitness, okay, trying to get that body right for you. They could be working on their skincare, they could be working on their outfits, they could be working on their character, especially if you didn't like their character. You felt like this person was kind of deceitful, dishonest. They could be trying to heal that part of themselves to present themselves better for when you return. All right, so this person feels like, I just seen the Wheel of Fortune, so they feel like the tables are going to be turning in their favor and they will get another chance with you. So this person is kind of confident here. We have the Lovers as well. So I feel like this person is coming with really positive intent. They are making choices as well right now that they know that you kind of like matches your energy. So when it comes to like, if this is romantic and this person wants to get back with you and they're anticipating your return, they could be keeping a clear schedule. You know, they may not have the roster that they had before. They may be really trying to set intentions for when you come back that there's no blockages, there's no obstacles or challenges. So kind of like making decisions right now that they feel like you would favor or that you would like, so that when you come back, it kind of just looks like you guys are on similar like mind frames, okay? Yeah, so this person really wants to please you with the Queen of Cups. All right, doesn't matter your gender. This person just really has this energy of wanting to please you. They're doing things right now behind the scenes that they think that you would actually like, that can kind of draw you back in. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles, of their constant feelings for you. So they've always wanted to be your friend, even after maybe you distance yourself, or they've always wanted to date you, even after you distance yourself, whatever it may be. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this person doesn't catch a break. They think about you when they're dreaming, and then of course they're thinking about you when they wake up because they were just dreaming about you. And even at work, I feel like this person thinks about you, okay? We have the Seven of Swords again. All right, so there definitely was a very shady past for this person. They know that you do not trust them, okay? But their feelings have never strayed, even with that disappointment of you not trusting them, of you distancing yourself, maybe not communicating as much. They still had this constant feelings for you, emotions for you, that they wanted to come back around. All right, we have the Tower here. Okay, interesting. I feel like this person is having a recent surge of emotions for you. So their feelings have always been constant. They know that they liked you as a person, but I feel like most recently there's been like this Tower moment where they've had a big surge of emotion for you. So feeling for you even harder than they were. It's like intensifying at this time. All right? Wow. I do feel like this person may feel like you're done with them, because we do have the Ten of Swords here, which is kind of like nail in the coffin. But they most recently had this big surge of emotion, all right, that just kind of came up out of nowhere. They've always had this constant feeling for you, but something has just deepened most recently. All right. So let's see what they want from you and what their next actions could possibly be. All right. So what does this person who's secretly thinking about my pile one, what do they want from pile one? What do they really want from pile one? What do they really want from my pile one? Give me some messages. What do they really want from my pile one? All right, we have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Eight of Swords. Okay. Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like overall this person wants to move to a calmer place with you. Not like an aggressive place, not arguing, not fighting, not hating each other, not being distant from each other. They want to move to a very calm, cohesive place with you. They want to move forward. They want to let the bad things stay in the past. They want to show you that they are changing, okay, with the Six of Swords, that they're evolving into maybe a better person, more peaceful person, someone who does not come with the drama. So they kind of want to leave the past in the past, and they want to move forward into a new place where you guys are just at a more harmonious and peaceful period. We do have the Six of Pentacles here. I do feel like this person wants you to have some type of receptivity towards them or openness to receive from them. So maybe this person's way of apologizing or making things right is through generosity. This could be through money, this could be through assets, this could be through resources, acts of service, favors. I feel like this person wants to give to you, but they don't know if you guys are in a place where you're open to receiving from them. All right. Maybe this person, because they do have that self-centered, win at all cost, you know, really focus on their own goals. Maybe in the past you feel like this person was just taking from you. Like a user almost a little bit, okay? Because they kind of just took all that they could from you. You were doing it in good faith, but then you start to realize I'm giving so much to this person, they're getting ahead, but I'm not getting anything in return. It's not very balanced. And with that justice energy, it shows that you do feel like this person is very imbalanced in their energy towards you versus what you gave to them. Now, I feel like this person wants to come in and balance the scales by giving to you. Okay. So let's see. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. All right. We have the Hierophant as well. Okay, so I do feel like this person has an elevated way of thinking now. Like they could be wanting to do things more traditionally. I don't know what that means for friendship, but if it comes to love, maybe they are trying to, you know, invest correctly to move to the next level. Maybe they're looking for monogamy. Maybe they're wanting to date for marriage. They're wanting to take this more seriously and do things more traditionally. Now, when it comes to friendship, whatever the core values of friendship are, I feel like this person didn't really show that to you in the past. And they're wanting to come through with a more traditional sense of that friendship. Hierophant also gives me like elevated thinking, like spiritual awakening, or even religious awakening, depending on what someone's belief systems are. And so they could be feeling like this is a way more spiritual connection than what they were keen on in the past. So in the past, they may not have put a lot of purpose behind your connection. They may not have been moving with a lot of purpose, but moving forward, they want to show you that they really value the spiritual connection that they feel like you guys have, and they want to give to it more, nurture it more, and really put a lot of focus and concern on the connection between you two. All right. So I feel like this person's wanting to invest, basically. Like they're wanting to invest in this and see its longevity. They want you a part in their life. All right, we also have the Chariot. So again, you know how they think of you as a chariot and this person wants the chariot with you? It's almost like this person wants to be a part of your path or wants to do things together. They want to be some type of system or partnership. If this is a friend, or old friend, it's like they've been admiring you from afar and they love what you're getting done. They have the same drive and motivation as well. They want someone like minded like you around to keep each other accountable, to push each other, to inspire each other. They feel like two heads are better than one. All right. Now, if this is romantic, I feel like the same goes, but this person could be seeing you very powerful and wants to also add on to that value with their own power. So, like becoming a power couple or just a very successful connection. You guys have accomplished a lot together and pushed each other, motivated each other. So that's where we go with the Chariot. Again, if this person's like a car person, there could be like a similarity in cars. Maybe this person wants you to be part of a car group or wants to do car meetup type of things with you. I don't know. Maybe they want to do car content. I don't know. Okay. But this person definitely wants longevity, growth, and they want like a someone who is just as driven as them. That's what really inspires them. I don't feel like this person was able to get that from other places. So if they had other friends, maybe just feel like no one really compares to your drive, or if they were dating other people, they feel like no one is really as success minded as you are, and that's something that they very much value. Okay. Eight of Swords is here. I do feel like this person wants to come out of, because I always feel like the Eight of Swords is like imprisonment, or it could be like putting someone, in a doggy house if you're not happy with them. And with the Eight of Swords, it feels like you can't get yourself out of that. Like someone has placed you away from them or said you stay over there, and it's hard to come back out. It's almost like being on this very dramatic punishment. This person could deserve that, but they're wanting to come out of this energy. They're starting to have a lot of doubts and fears regarding the connection, feeling like they're not able to turn this around. So they really desperately, I feel like, want to come out of this cold place. All right, we have the Ace of Wands. All right. So I do feel like this person is super motivated at this time to claw their way out of this punishment that you could have them on. They're feeling very inspired. They're feeling like they have energy. They're having the spark to speak to you, to make things right, to amend things, to come out of this. But it's very like fleeting with that Ace of Wands. So it's like if they don't act on it now, they may go back into that very self-doubting energy, that very fearful energy. So it's more like, okay, if you have the confidence now to face me, then go ahead and face me. But if you don't, then you're kind of going to be stuck in the cold. Because I don't see you going to this person first. All right. They could be watching you right now, could be watching your social media, could be watching you in person if you and this person do tend to see each other in the same places. They're definitely keeping a very strong eye on you, just trying to see if it's okay to approach. How is things going in your life? Are you in a good place? Are you in an open, receptive place? They're kind of watching you to see when's the right time to act on this, when's the right time to come towards you. So this person's definitely keeping a very close eye on you if you haven't already noticed. Now, it could be hard to keep a close eye on you because I just seen the Hermit. So you do have invisibility with this person, even if you're not trying. It could be as like easy as like if you work with this person, they could be trying to clock out really fast to kind of catch a glimpse of you in the parking lot, but it's almost like you already left the lot. Or if it comes to like maybe hanging out with friends, it's like you are in the same spot, but you kind of they keep missing you. So you have some type of invisibility cloak energy right now. And I feel like that's the universe saying, no, we're not going to give this person, we're not going to make it easy for them. Okay. No, you're going to have to work for it. All right. Let's see what their next actions are. What is this person's next actions towards pile number 1? What is this person's next actions towards pile number 1? All right, we have the 5 of Pentacles here. And then what else do we have? All right, and then we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, interesting. All right, so we have the 5 of Pentacles. All right, so we do have the imagery, but this card usually signifies like being left out in the cold. So again, I feel like this person doesn't have a good way of coming towards you. They can't use anyone, like they can't use their friends to come towards you, to speak to you. They can't use the people that you guys mutually know. They kind of have to come and do this themselves. With that 5 of Pentacles, this is just feeling very stunted. It's an energy of just feeling like hopeless, maybe even victim mindset, feeling like you're trying, but you're not really getting out of this place that you're wanting to leave from. So I do see this person having some struggles here. But then we have the Knight of Wands, and that's impulsive thinking, acting quick on your feet, rushing in without maybe getting out of your head and just rushing in. So even though they kind of feel already defeated in the situation, like it's already a lost cause, they are going to have some type of impulsive action here. And let's see where that will lead them with you. I feel like this person doesn't want to feel like hopeless anymore. They want to do something. What is this? All right, we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, they do try to do something. I feel like it doesn't land very well with you. Okay, we have the Strength card here. So this could be you. You could have really great self control and you're really good when it comes to temptations. You may see this person as like something that could distract you or tempt you, and it kind of doesn't land well. So they do something. They do act very quick on their feet, but the Eight of Swords, they're still in that doghouse. So I don't feel like whatever this person is doing or saying to you lands well, or it just wasn't enough. So it's almost like back to the drawing board with this person. I don't see you and this person moving forward right now during this month or even in September, but I do feel like it's going to lead them back to the drawing board and they're going to have to come up with something even grander or bigger to get your attention or to get you to be interested in seeing them again. What are they doing though? Okay, so it doesn't land well, but what actually are they doing? Are they saying something? What action are they taking with the Knight of Wands? Maybe because this person didn't think before they did, it didn't land well. Like they didn't really have a thought out plan. They kind of just act on impulse. They could be leaning on that impulse as well to kind of carry them through to get to a better terms with you. We have the King of Wands. So whatever they do, they're not shy about it. There's a lot of confidence and charisma here. This is actively chasing what you want, going after what you want. It is kind of embarrassing that it's not landing well because the King of Wands is like when you put so much energy into it, it's almost like you're very aggressive with what you want, and for it to still not work out is kind of embarrassing. Oh my God. Okay. I guess you are just standing 10 toes down on yourself and you're like, you have to come correct. Don't come with all of this confidence. I need you to be as humble as you can be. So, yeah, that's what I have for you, pile number one. All right, hi, pile number two. So this is who is secretly thinking about you at this time. All right, so I'm going to pull a couple cards and tell you about this person, and then we'll jump into the reading. All right, so who is secretly thinking about my pile number two? Who is secretly thinking about pile number two? Give me some messages. Who is secretly thinking of pile number two? All right, we have the numinous. So this is very mysterious person, obviously. Very mysterious. This person has a cloak of invisibility around you. I feel like this person does a really good job of like staying behind the scenes or doing things from a very hidden place. Very mysterious energy. This could be like the last person you suspect. All right, let's see what else comes out and we'll discuss it more. All right, we have the 9th house. Very interesting. And then what else do we have here? Capricorn. All right. So we have the numinous, 9th house, and Capricorn. All right, so let's start off with Capricorn energy here. All right, so this person could be a Capricorn or they kind of have the energy that encompasses Capricorn energy. So they could be very serious in nature. They could have a lot of authority. They could be an authority figure or just have a lot of authority in their day to day, kind of like a boss like energy. I feel like this person is very ambitious. They can be more realistic than a daydreamer type, okay? They could have a lot of structure in their day to day, could work on a very tight routine or schedule. They're very traditional, all right? So I do feel like this person wants some type of traditional relationship with you, whether that's romantic, friendship, or even business. They want to do things in a traditional way. Could be very wise, could be very accomplished in their pursuits or their goals. They could have a lot of belts under their notch. Wait, they could have a lot of notches under their belt. All right, there's something very badass about this person, something very majestic. I feel like also with that 9th house. All right. This person also, there's something about preparation, very prepared, very punctual, organized, very organized with their thoughts. So I feel like when it comes to what they want from you or what actions they're going to take, they are very well equipped and prepared to act on that very soon, even if they're coming from a very mysterious energy. All right, this person could be very down to earth. They could work in corporate of some sort or just have a very corporate energy. All right, very reserved as we do see and super disciplined in their routine. Let's see if there's anything else I can tell you about this person. Hold on one second. So, Capricorn is the eighth. Interesting. Okay. All right. So also too, I do feel like there's something about sex and intimacy with this person. They could really have an intent to get you in bed, okay? Maybe they're very attracted to you. Maybe they're very curious about what it's like to be with you intimately. I feel like there's energy of like wanting to hold your hand, wanting to kiss you, kiss your neck, your collarbone, wanting to do very like sexy things with you. So this person could have like this fantasy that they keep very hidden of wanting to take you down, okay? Now, there's also something about this person's finances. I feel like their finances are really in great order. This person could be very planned or prepared to share their resources. So it makes me think that this person is marriage minded and they spent a lot of their early life just to be like maybe a provider or to at least be self sufficient and stable so that when they do merge their life with someone else that they're not a burden. So this person takes their finances very seriously. They could be the type of person who budgets, who has a savings, who could have their bills on auto pay. They don't play when it comes to their career or making money. Something about their resources here. They could have really good resources, really good with their resources. All right. What's interesting also with that Capricorn eighth house energy, it is an energy of mystery, and that is the numinous. So, again, there's something about this person where it's like very unknown. There could be very psychic energy that this person uses to connect with you. So, like, speaking to you from the universe and not really in person. So sending you intentions and signals through the mind, through the spirit, through the soul versus actively doing something or saying something. All right. I also feel like this person has done a ton of shadow work. So there could have been some things that they did lean in towards that weren't for the best for them in the past, but they have done tons of shadow work to kind of like reach that inner knowing and move forward in their life, which is good. All right. Also, this person could be really good with their intuition. So I don't know, something is intuitively guiding them towards you. I also feel like this person is very spiritual, but could be like very mysterious about them. Like looking at them from face value, you don't really get that. But this person could be very spiritual. They could even be interested in the occult, whether they've already dabbled in that or that's something that is an interest to them. So if that's something that you're also interested in, watching tarot or other things, you and this person could have that in common. All right. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have the ninth house. So this person could be really into travel. They may really like to travel the world. They could have taken a lot of solo trips, is what I'm feeling with that mystery vibe, or even like friendship trips. But I do feel like this person also wants to travel in their future. So that's something that maybe they want to know if you're interested in doing, they would like to be a part. I feel like this person has not had a romantic like vacation yet in their life, and they could be reserving that for the right person. So I do feel like travel is something that you and this person could really do. I do feel like this person's really into philosophy. They could be very wise type of person. They definitely have higher education. So this is someone who has went to school or university or done some type of training for whatever they do to make money today, okay? Also there's something about like world card energy with this person. So I don't know if you and this person come from different backgrounds or different cultures. All right. So that's another inkling here that I have. Is there anything else here that I feel? Nothing really. I just feel like this person has really high aspirations. They could have a certain faith or belief or religion that they follow, that they're trying to, maybe they're seeking that out. They're trying to get even deeper into that. Okay. And I do feel like a lot of this person's energy is very hidden, very mysterious vibe. All right. So let's see what else I can tell you about this person. All right, what else can you tell me about this person who is secretly thinking of my pile number 2? What else can you tell me about this person who's secretly thinking of pile number 2? Hold on. I have the wrong cards in the wrong deck. Hold on. There we go. What else can you tell me about this person who is secretly thinking of pile number 2? All right, we have the 2 of Cups. So I do feel like this person is looking for a romantic relationship with you. They could feel like you guys are like opposites attract. So there's something about you. You're not like this person in your personality or how you carry yourself. You're quite different. That is what piques their interest about you. It's an attraction thing where they like people who are a little bit different from them. All right, so yeah, 2 of Cups is here. This person may be intuitively led to you because you guys could be future soulmates. There's something about this person being super responsible. So if they felt like they weren't ready for a relationship or they weren't financially ready for a relationship, they kind of just stayed away. But as they are having more accomplishments in their life and they have prepared themselves for this, they're kind of ready to come towards you now. Clarify the 2 of Cups. All right, Queen of Pentacles. So this person could be someone who is wifey energy or someone who wants to make you their wife with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this person is wanting to invest a lot of commitment into this relationship when they do come towards you. All right. Anything else? This person, whether they're feminine or masculine, they are very much a provider. Like they have been very self-sufficient and they have a lot to give to their partner as well. We have the Strength card here. So Leo energy, I do feel like with the Strength card, again, this person's very disciplined. Like they take their responsibilities very seriously. From the time that they wake up to the time that they sleep, they are on a set schedule. They have a routine about them. They're very ritualistic in that way, and they're very disciplined. They could be the type who, reserves fun for the weekends. They don't go out during the week, or they could be someone who just likes to stay on a strict schedule because it kind of keeps them from being what's it called? Like being, what is it, like not lazy, but there's another word for it. So they don't like to be lazy. They like to be productive, proactive, and so they actively surround themselves with like very productive energy, and they reserve fun and maybe rest for certain times of the day and certain days of the week, if that makes sense. Now, Strength card also is really nice too because it does talk about someone who's very faithful and loyal. So when they do come towards you, if you guys do decide to take things to the next level, this will be a very loyal, faithful friend or a very loyal, faithful partner. All right. But I do feel like this person wants to date. Okay. We do have the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So it does lean more into romance. All right, so let's talk about their thoughts about you, their current thoughts. Tell me about this person who's secretly thinking about pile number 2. What's their current thoughts of pile number 2? What's their current thoughts on you? How do they currently think about this connection, this situation. All right, we have the Nine of Wands. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. This card, it loves to come out for people, okay? So interesting. With that Nine of Wands here, I do feel like this person has been knocked down when it comes to their friendships and even romantic connections. They haven't had the best luck. They have found themselves having to get up and dust themselves off quite a bit when it comes to the connections that involve love, with whether that's friendship or romance. So they don't really have the best track record as far as like successful romantic partnerships or friendships. There's been a lot of things that have been challenges or obstacles when it comes to that. And they're just hoping that this one will stick, or if they come towards you, it'll be successful, that it won't knock them down again. Okay, so Nine of Wands is just kind of feeling like, you know, I really can't take anymore, but I'm going to try to put myself out there. But I'm kind of fragile because I have a lot of experiences that just didn't work out the best for me in the past. So I am seeing that. Clarify the Nine of Wands for their thoughts about this. So they're just hoping that they won't get shot down by you, or if they do start becoming your friend or dating you, that this will actually be a successful connection. It won't end abruptly, or it won't hurt them. Let's see. Or that this won't be like a tough lesson for them. All right, Knight of Wands. Part of the reason that this person has had a lot of like failures in their relationships or friendships is because they tend to move really fast with people with the Knight of Wands. I feel like this person tends to, like with their romantic partners in the past, maybe they got really close or got together really quickly, or even had sex really quickly and didn't take time to get to know each other. So there's that energy there with the Knight of Wands of like, I'm moving fast into this because it feels good, but I'm not really looking around. I'm not really seeing if this is really for me. So this person could be someone who just moves incredibly fast when it comes to their friendships and their relationships, and that's why things just didn't work out. Now I feel like they are taking a slower approach. So they're kind of like been watching you, keeping their intentions hidden, and just trying to get a feel for this before jumping in. So they're trying to do things a little bit different here. All right, Ten of Pentacles as well. This person likes to really invest into their connections. When it comes to their past relationship, I feel like they really put in the intentions of, I want to invest it all. I want to, you know, date for marriage. I want to do so much for this person without really scoping the scene. It's almost like, you know, maybe this person moved really fast with someone, but they didn't really see that this person has patterns or that they have a troubling past. And now you're investing so much. You're wanting to move in together. You're going to buy them an engagement ring, and come to find out this person is just not good for you. So this person really leans into that provider role as well, or they could be an energy of just wanting to give whoever they're coming towards a lot of safety and security and stability. And they kind of pile it on all at once. And I feel like this has done them really bad in the past. With the right person, this could do very well. But if you have misjudged character of the people that you're coming into, this can go really wrong, as we have seen for this person. Now, their thoughts for you is the Knight of Pentacles. So first and foremost, their thoughts about you have not just sprung up most recently. This has been something that you have been consistently on this person's mind for a long time, and it's not going anywhere, okay? This is like a consistent thinking of you, consistent thoughts of you, always having you on their mind, even probably months ago before you even came into this reading. Knight of Pentacles. All right, we have Hermit. So again, when I said that this person has like that cloak of invisibility, I wasn't lying. This person tends to, they could be very like in solitude. They could be someone who's like introverted. They like to do things alone. They stand alone. I feel like this person has gone very undetected of having these thoughts about you, these feelings for you, just by hiding it very well, you know, or just not involving too many people into their business. So not being open and telling other people, I'm interested in pile number two. So this has worked very well for this person, but these thoughts have not strayed. You know, sometimes you may have a crush on someone and it lasts for like a month or two, but if nothing happens, you kind of move on. I feel like this person's like the opposite. They've had these thoughts and feelings about you. They have been very consistent. This person knows that you are who they want. Okay. See what else? Again, strength card. So even if they're very tempted by you to come towards you, to say something, to act on their intentions, they have this great self discipline where even if I'm thinking about you day and night, I can stay away and I'll come towards you when I feel like the timing is right. All right, so strength card. Very, very interesting. All right, let's move on to their feelings for you. So we talked about their thoughts. Let's see what their feelings are for you at this time. Is this the right deck? Nope. All right. This person who's secretly thinking about pile number two, what are their current feelings for pile number two? What are their current feelings for pile number two? What are their current feelings for pile number two? All right, we have the Ten of Swords. Wow. All right, that is a lot of agony and pain. What the hell? All right, that took a turn. And we have Judgment. What? All right, so what this lets me know is that this person feels like they've had the space, the room, and the timing to come towards you, but they chickened out or they could have stayed back. So there was perfect opportunity for them to express how they feel, to see you in a different light, to, you know, get to know you deeper, but they chickened out in some way. All right. And that has made them feel like the Ten of Swords, like they lost their chance, they lost their moment. The Ten of Swords is very dramatic, especially for someone's feelings for you, because it almost feels like I will never get another chance with this person. The nail is in the coffin. It's over. I ruined my chances. Most recently, they started to think a little bit differently with that Judgment card of, okay, if this has so much purpose, if I can't get this person off of my brain, then maybe there is a second chance. Maybe I am being called to do something now. All right. So they're having a change of mind here, or a change of heart. But for a long time, they felt like it was just, um, what's the word I want to use? For a long time, they felt like it was a lost cause. Like, I missed my chance, I missed my moment, so this is really over. There's not going to be another time for me to express anything. They may have maybe felt like you moved on. Maybe you got into a relationship. Maybe you started seeing someone else and their chances were lost. But most recently, they're having this change of heart where they're feeling like, you know what? If I feel so strongly about this person, maybe I need to do something like today, okay? Clarify the Ten of Swords. All right, we have the Page of Wands. Okay, Page of Wands is good news, right? So I feel like this person did try to put something out there towards you, or they were coming with good news. Maybe they were coming with the energy of wanting to, get to know you. Maybe they were like, okay, today's the day I'm going to slide in their DMs. Today, the day that I'm going to talk to them in the break room. Today's the day that I'm going to ask for their number. But something happened that particular day where it's like whatever they were trying to push off onto you or make known to you kind of like fell to the wayside. It got trumped by some type of event or situation that was going on. So their intentions were never displayed. And after that very soul crushing moment, I feel like this person had a hard time bouncing back. All right. Again, we have the Nine of Wands here. So that goes to how burdened this person could feel trying to put their intentions out there, trying to get your attention. They may feel like, okay, I've been through this before where things don't work out for me, kind of having a freak out moment. All right, but they're having a change of heart. Let's see what else is here. Queen of Pentacles. Something about your presence and your value as a person can just makes this person not want to stay away. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, or if you're masculine, King of Pentacles, you just really embody like this very stable, mature, refined, almost like first choice, my first pick, very valuable type of energy that this person wants to have in their life. They feel like you would make the most incredible husband or wife or partner, and they couldn't stay away because of that reason. So even if they felt defeated, they almost feel like you're worth more. You're worth me trying a little bit harder. You're worth me going again, putting myself out there. You're worth more than that. So why am I giving up just off of the smallest inconvenience? And that brings us to Judgment. Tell me how this person feels about Judgment energy. All right, we have Strength card. So again, strength is an energy too that can be very like having courage, being brave, not being like a scaredy pants. So this person's like, listen, let me build up all my freaking confidence to come towards this person, because I feel like if I try again, I'll get it right this time. And Strength card again is very loyal. So it's not like, okay, this didn't work out, now I can just move on. This person's thoughts about you are very consistent. They can't just move on to the next person. It doesn't work like that in this person's mind. They feel very called to you. All right, we have the Seven of Wands. This is standing your ground. So even if things look really bad, even if the probability of something working out is very low chances, it's telling you to stand your ground, because standing your ground and fighting to the end will actually produce really nice results. Also, Seven of Wands coming from the Six of Wands is where you may be overlooked. Like this person's trying to stand out to you, maybe to get your attention, and they have been overlooked in the past, maybe trying to come towards you, set the record straight. So the Seven of Wands is like, keep trying, you'll get noticed, okay? Like, keep going. Someone's gonna see that they overlooked you. Someone's gonna see your capability. Someone's gonna see your value. So I feel like this person's having this urge here, and they may even have like a confidence boost to keep going, keep trying, to try something again, to come towards you again. All right. We have the Wheel here. So something could be turning in this person's favor if they do take a chance soon. Like the current energy is very favorable for this person coming towards you. Maybe also with the Wheel of Fortune, things could be opening up that make things more better. So say you were in a relationship, you could be single now, or say that you maybe just weren't in a place where you wanted to date, you could be healed from that now. So something is opening up where fate and destiny are working in this person's favor. They would be foolish not to come towards you now. All right. Let's go ahead and see what they want from you and also their next actions. So what does this person want from pile number 2? What does this person actually want from pile number 2, or want to happen with pile number 2? Oh my goodness. All right, we have the Devil here. And we have the Three of Wands. Okay. This is very like thirsty, like not thirsty in a bad way, like blood hungry, bloodthirst. Okay, so I feel like this person wants to crave their thirst. This is the thing. This person has spent a lot of their life being very disciplined and not being led by temptation. But again, I do feel a very sexy vibe that this person has towards you. Also, on top of just really having a lot of favor for you, being attracted to you, interested in you. I feel like this person wants to quench that thirst. Like they spend a lot of time playing by the rules, but with that devil, I feel like they're really wanting to go towards that temptation towards you. Okay, so if they have this infatuation up inside, they want to feel that thirst. Or if they feel like they are just really, obsessing over thoughts of you, they want to satisfy that thirst. All right. Oh Lord. Okay, 3 of Wands is like waiting. So this person has been waiting, anticipating this time that you guys will be together or dating. And I feel like this person's just saying, I'm ready. I'm prepared. I'm ready. I'm waiting for that next train stop. I'm going to get on the ride and I'm ready to go. All right, let's see. Same about the devil. Oh Lord. Okay. We have the strength card again. So what I said is true, that this person has spent a lot of time just being very disciplined, not being led by temptation, giving space in the situation for things to work out, but they don't want to hold back anymore. They want to come towards you and really have you in a lot of different ways, okay? I'm sorry to laugh, y'all. It's just like, oh, they are really wanting you in a lot of different ways, okay? Let's see what else is here. We have the 5 of Pentacles. This person is tired of being left out in the cold or overlooked by you. You may not even know that this person's interested, but they really want to be on your radar, period, all right? So this person could be now showing off a little bit with the 6 of Wands. They could be getting your attention in different ways. Maybe this person is dressing differently. Maybe they are staying well groomed or very beautified. They could be wearing certain pheromones or perfume or cologne to get your attention. There's certain things that this person will be doing to get your attention, and I see it working. All right. What is the 3 of Wands here? All right. We have the 7 of Swords. So I feel like this person just does not want to wait anymore. The devil doesn't wait for anyone. Okay. The devil is just very tempted to have what they want. The devil does talk about instant gratification. So not waiting. 3 of Wands is not a long wait. 3 of Wands is like right around the corner. But with the 7 of Swords, I see this person doing things intentionally to skip the waiting period, to jump a line. Okay, so if you think about like if someone is checking out at the grocery store, but they're wanting instant gratification, they didn't want to wait in that long line. Think about Walmart, okay? And they kind of just conveniently skip the line to get out of the store faster. It's kind of like this person has something up their sleeve that they'll be doing to kind of get noticed by you or get your attention right away. I don't want to wait anymore. Yes, it's right around the corner, but that's too long, okay? See what else is here? Yeah, Ace of Cups is like their intention. So they're leading with love. They want this very passionate beginning between you two. The 7 of Swords in this sense doesn't seem like anything bad or negative. It's just kind of like being a little bit more sly or slick with your moves, with your actions to get what you want right away. And I feel like what this person wants is the Ace of Cups. They're wanting this beginning of love or passion, romance between you two. All right, so they're going to be trying something completely different out of the norm for them with the Fool. So let's see what their actions are giving. So what will be this person's next actions towards pile number 2? What will be this person's next actions towards pile number 2? All right, we have the High Priestess. Very secretive. I feel like this person does not want to be detected as they're coming towards you. They like the fact that they're very mysterious, okay? And we have the Knight of Cups. Interesting. All right, so there definitely is like maybe there's intentions of dating. So I don't know if this person's going to ask you on a date. Now, what's interesting is that the High Priestess gives a cloak of invisibility once again. It's a very secretive way of coming towards you. So this person won't be asking you outright in the open. They do it very slick and sly and very like under the radar. All right. So it's very interesting. It almost gives secret admirer, where someone may reach out to you and you're like, who the hell is this? They didn't leave a name, they didn't leave a trace of themselves. All right. It's interesting too because this comes on a day where this person will be acting very unbothered towards you. So if this is like a social media person that you know on social media, maybe they're not watching your stories, but they're sliding in your DMs. It's like, we know that you want to watch. Okay. Maybe if someone's leaving a note on your desk or on your car, maybe someone's reaching out to you through phone and you don't have them saved. Okay. So it's a very like, because the High Priestess is like playing hard to get. So it's almost like you don't really see this person coming when they do come towards you with that Knight of Cups of wanting that date. You're going to see a new side to this person. Okay. With the Death card here, you're going to see a completely new side to this person, something that you just don't expect. We also have the Magician here. So I feel like, again, Magician is very mysterious vibes, but the way that this person is coming, they kind of orchestrated this to happen. They manifested you. So it's very interesting. Let's see. Let's clarify the High Priestess. Very resourceful. So using all resources to get your attention, if that makes sense. Like, they're kind of very intentional coming towards you. What's the High Priestess? Six of Wands. Okay, remember what I said about this person gaining your attention. So there's something happening, whether they changed the way that they dress, they changed their hair, they changed their makeup or their aesthetic, they change, maybe they start wearing a cologne or perfume. They're doing something to get your attention. You will be having eyes on them, but when you look at them, they'll be the High Priestess, so they'll act as if it wasn't intentional. Like, someone could walk past you and you're like, oh my God, that cologne smells so good. So you're like looking at them. They know that you're looking at them, but they act as if it was just a regular day. Like, they always wear that cologne. Really, they were just in the mall the day before trying to pick it out. Okay. So this person's coming out of the cold with you. So whatever they're doing is working. What's the Knight of Cups? The Hierophant. Oh my goodness. So much purpose with this connection. We also have the Ten of Cups here. Lots of purpose behind this. This person is dating for marriage, or they're dating intentionally when they're coming towards you. They really want a traditional way of making this work. They're looking to move on to the next steps, you know, but not rushing the process this time, because that's a lesson that they've learned in the past. I feel like there's a very spiritual connection here between you and this person. I also see you being very happy with this person with the Ten of Cups. There's a lot of fulfillment on both ends. All right. All right. That's what I have for pile number 2. All right. Pile number 3. This one is for you. Who is secretly thinking about you at this time? All right. So we're going to uncover some traits about this person currently, and then we're going to jump right into your reading. So let's see. Who is secretly thinking about my pile number 3? Who is secretly thinking about pile number 3? Who is secretly thinking about pile number 3? Tell me a little bit about this person who is secretly thinking about pile number 3. All right, we have quincunx. All right. And I know that this kind of like, it kind of like complicates whatever is about to come out. So we'll see what that means for this person. All right. Let's see what else. Venus. Oh my God. Okay, so Lord, so this person has a little bit of a problem when it comes to love. Okay, um, what else do we have here? And we have Uranus. Okay, so this person is out of this world. They're just a little bit different. Um, what's interesting too with that quincunx, Venus, and Uranus, it's almost like their love life does have a lot of complications here, or their love life, like what their intentions are, what actions they take towards their Venus. It kind of is very complex. It complicates things a little bit, but that Uranus shows that there's going to be some type of breakthrough. So, what hasn't been working in the past when it comes to you two, there will be some type of resolve down the line. Like, this person's not crazy for maybe pursuing you or being interested in you. Yes, it seems like it could be a complicated match, but there is a breakthrough here. So, I guess that's very interesting. All right, so we're not really seeing much signs here, but I can say the signs of Venus, I believe, are Taurus and Libra. And then Uranus is Aquarius, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, so Libra, Taurus, and then also Aquarius. All right. Interesting. Okay, so let's see. So we have Venus here, which talks about beauty, harmony. We also have romance here, charm, sensuality, luxury, wealth, diplomacy, magnetism, value, pleasure, adornment, adoration, attraction, indulgence, taste, and style. So there's something very complicated about this person when it comes to those themes. I also want to say as well, let me see something. Let's talk about Taurus and Libra energy. So, like fourth house energy, also 11th house energy. So, there could be something very complicated with this person's home life, like maybe where they live, having stability where they live. Something with their roots or their family could be very complicated at this time. So, they could be having family drama or toxicity, or there's like a family squabble going on. This person also may have a hard time having time for themselves, like self care. So, when it comes to, getting good sleep, eating well, taking care of themselves, they may be burdened by a lot of other things going on in life right now where they kind of put themselves last or they don't have too much time to really put towards themselves. But I do see that changing soon. All right. This person also may have very complex emotions. So the way that they experience their emotions could be very different. And maybe it takes them a long time to process their emotions. Maybe they're trying to figure out their emotional maturity. They can be very sensitive. All right, that kind of thing. I also feel like there is some weird energy, like complicated vibe between their mother or maybe even when it comes to their children. So if this person is a parent, there may be fights with the person that they're co-parenting with. They may have a really hard time trying to get that smoothed over, or maybe they're having issues with their mom or their mom is having a very hard time. So it may not be that they're fighting with their mom, but their mom might be going through it and they're having to reach back out and like take care of that situation. It could be make it very complex for this person. Also, this person has a hard time with friendships or groups or social environments. I feel like they could be deeply misunderstood. So this person could be like a loner or very introverted or someone that doesn't have like a large group of friends. All right. Um, what else am I getting here? Also, this person may have a hard time like staying hopeful or optimistic. Maybe they have a lot of dreams and wishes in life, but they did not see a lot of their wish fulfillments come true. They may be really nervous about their future if they're going to accomplish certain things. They're going to have a breakthrough. So all of this is going to change. Yes, this is like kind of struggling right now, those themes, but this is going to change for this person and they're almost going to be able to make a lot out of nothing. So if they feel like they don't have anything, if they feel like something is not working out for them, they're going to have this awakening very soon that changes their dynamic. They're going to have a Wheel of Fortune moment where the tables turn. All right, so that's good to know. So yes, this person struggle with their emotions. Yes, they're having a hard time finding their soul tribe. Yes, family life and home life can be a little discouraging right now, but there's some type of breakthrough coming in with that Uranus energy, okay? There's also something about this person's like technology. I don't know if they're in an industry for technology or there's someone who like has a lot of technology, but things could be malfunctioning right now, but they're going to have a breakthrough soon. So and I think it's because this person stays very experimental. So when things don't work out for them, they kind of try to find new ways to manifest, new ways to make things work. I feel like this is a very strong person being faced with a lot of adversity. It's all going to mean for something. It's almost like they've been given a lot of challenges because they're about to be on the cusp of something great and like the universe wants to make them stronger. So interesting. With Venus coming out, this person really wants love. And maybe they really want that with you, okay? So I don't know if this person wants to be your friend because they struggle with friendships and they really want like a deep love within a friend, a soulmate, or if this is like romantic and they struggle with that as well. And pretty soon they're about to have this big glow up. They could be having a big glow up when it comes to their aesthetic, their beauty. They could be having a glow up when it comes to their charm. So maybe being more confident and asserting themselves romantically. They're going to have a big thing where they're more magnetized. So I feel like this person could be struggling right now. There's a little bit of complexity, but very soon this is going to be like the hottie. Okay? I am seeing a glow up for this person. All right. So let's see what else we can figure out about this person and who they are. So tell me a little bit more about this person who's secretly thinking about pile number 3. Tell me more about this person who is secretly thinking about pile number 3. All right, we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. So I definitely feel like this person they are like a savior. So when it comes to their home life or when it comes to like their mom or even their children, they are very much like a protector, a savior. They come in, they're like a true friend. So it's interesting that this person has a hard time with their friendships because I feel like this is the kind of friend you want on your side. This is someone who will come help you out of very tough situations. It really gives that star energy, like Aquarian. So I feel like this person just loves to help people who are down and out. And again, this could come from them facing a lot of adversity in their life where, you know, they know what it's like to like not have no one. Okay, so this person likes to save other people and they may need to focus their intentions on saving themselves, changing their life and going after what they want. But I feel like this is a very loyal, devoted person who likes to make people feel safe and they come in and they swoop in times of detriment for others. All right, so I am seeing that. Let's see what else is here. All right, we have the Page of Swords as well. Okay, so this person does give off a big vibe of air signs, so like Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, but they could just be super like logical right now. Um, with that Page of Swords, I feel like this person is very curious and very keen. What they're curious about, they could research or they look into, or they kind of like really keep a watchful eye on those things. So if they are interested in you, this person may know more about you than what you have even told them, just by observing you, observing your mannerisms, seeing what you're into. They kind of do have a lot of information about you that is truthful. So they are seeing like a really deep side of you. I feel like this person is very, what would you call that? Attention to detail. They have great attention to detail, okay? Yeah. We do have the strength card here, so this person could be very disciplined right now. There's an energy that this person is very brave and courageous, so they're not a scaredy pants. They don't run from danger or from adversity. They kind of face it, so very brave type of energy. Also with that strength card, very disciplined, so could be on a certain routine, could be very ritualistic, just keeping themselves sane day to day. There's someone who's not really led by temptation. I also feel like this person is very loyal, okay? Very, very loyal to the people that they care about. So let's clarify. Clarify the Knight of Swords. All right, we have the Four of Cups. Almost feel like this person has the Four of Cups towards themselves, which is so interesting to say. But it's like they're very vigilant in other people's lives. But again, there's like this low self prioritization. Like they kind of put themselves last. And when it comes to the end of the day, when they do have time for themselves, they kind of neglect that time. So, in that time where they should be sleeping, this person could be up all night, doom scrolling. Or when it comes to like, making sure that they're getting the food, the nourishment that they need, they could have poor eating habits. Um, what else did I want to say here? Sorry, someone's calling me and they need to not call me right now. All right, anyway, this person kind of like to themselves and their own glow up and what they should be doing right now to like, really enjoy life. They kind of like prioritize that very low, but they put a lot of people first. Okay, so I am seeing that. All right, tell me about the Page of Swords. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. So this person's watching you and they're coming up in their head that they would like to give you some type of beginning commitment. So if that's wanting to be a friend, this is like, if I say that we're going to be friends, I really mean it. And I'm going to invest into this relationship, this connection. I'll be there for you to talk to. If you ever need something, I'm there for you. I'm really trying to set forth some type of longevity in this connection. If this person wants to date you, sorry guys. Oh my God. Okay. If this person wants to date you, they're coming forth with a lot of intention and investment. So they're wanting to date you, but they're wanting to see this through. They're wanting longevity. So Ace of Pentacles is like the beginning investment of something long term or something that you'll invest a lot of effort behind. So whichever it is, if they want to be your friend, if they want to date you, I feel like they're watching you and they're thinking, when I come towards you, I'll come with a lot of intention. Okay. This person does see you in their fantasies, all right? Because I'm seeing the Seven of Cups. So, this person does fantasize about you quite a bit versus seeing like what's in reality. So, in reality, you and this person may not really be seeing each other a lot or talking to each other a lot. In reality, this person also could have other options that they just kind of, with that Four of Cups, don't pay any mind to. They're not their cup of tea, But with you, there's something very like dreamy about you that they really want to make that wish come true. Alrighty. Moving on. Let's talk about their current thoughts about you. All right, so this person who is secretly thinking of pile number 3, what's their current thoughts about pile number 3? What is this person's current thoughts about pile number 3? What do they currently think about my pile number 3? Oh my goodness. Okay, 8 of Cups. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. I kid you guys not, this card has been very consistent in this reading. So I feel like anyone who is watching from any pile, these people who are secretly thinking about you have been thinking about you for a long, long time. Like, it is crazy to me to see that Knight of Pentacles come out so often. It's like consistent thoughts, okay? So I feel like I've said in the other piles, with the Knight of Pentacles, this person has been thinking about you way longer than you've caught on. And they've been consistent. They don't stray away from thoughts of you. You always appear on their mind. They're always thinking about maybe the future between you two and what this could be. All right, we also have the Page of Swords here. So I do feel like this person definitely has been keeping a very watchful eye on you, and that kind of like translates into their thoughts. The Eight of Cups is interesting. With the imagery here, this person may feel like it's a gamble to come towards you or to say what they truly want from the situation. They may feel like, you know, they could be interested, but there's also a chance that they could not be interested. So this person just doesn't know if you have that same interest back, if they're even making a mark in your mind. It's kind of like, okay, what are the chances that this person would actually want to deal with me, be with me? Eight of Cups also is the energy of walking away and emotionally distancing yourself from a situation. So there are some times where this person could get in their head and feel like, I need to just move on from this. This may not even be something that happens. All right. So they may not think that they have good chances with you, which is interesting. Let's clarify these cards. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups can also talk about bad timing with that imagery. Like, maybe this person feels like this is just not good timing. You may be very secure in your life where you have all your friends. You don't need any new friends. Or you're dating and you're not really looking to date anyone else. So they may feel like the timing is off as well. And maybe they just need to emotionally distance themselves. What's the Eight of Cups? Some of you guys could currently be in the Eight of Cups, moving on from a situation that you know is best for you, but still have like emotional ties. So trying to slowly but surely move on. All right, we have the Three of Pentacles here. So someone just feels like things just don't ever work out in their favor. Maybe even during this year, this could have been a very tough year, a very complex, complicated year for this person with that quincunx coming out. And because of like low probability from what they've experienced this year, they just may feel like this is another thing that may just be overlooked or just won't work out for them. So they just are thinking about the probability behind things. If I put myself out there, what are the chances that this would actually be something fruitful? Or will it all fall in my face like a lot of things have? Again, too, may not be good timing because this person does have a lot of responsibilities or burdens right now, regarding their home life, maybe regarding their mother, maybe regarding their children. So this person just may feel like, okay, this is not a good time for me to even put my intentions out there. They have a lot of self-limiting thoughts when it comes to what this connection could be. We have the Empress here as well. I feel like this person has a strong energy of wanting to grow this with you, like not have something that starts and stops, but really putting a lot of attention behind it so that it's a very abundant, beautiful relationship or connection. This person could put you on a pedestal in their mind. They really want to achieve this connection between you two. All right. There's a lot of fantasizing here with the Seven of Cups. Lots of fantasizing about you. You could be this person's dream girl or dream guy. All right. With that Empress. This person could feel like you deserve the world or you deserve a lot more than what they can offer you at this time. What's the Knight of Pentacles for their feelings? For their thoughts about you? Okay, remember what I said about the World? So we have the World here. This person is ready to close out this chapter of not getting this connection off the ground. They're like, okay, yes, I've had a lot of responsibilities this year. Yes, things haven't been going the best for me, but I'm just tired of sitting here and just hoping and wishing. I really want this to be a part of what stands for my future. Excuse me, sorry. With that World card, this is like, I want this chapter to be done with, you know? I want this chapter of me having doubts and fears to be done with. I want this chapter of me having all these burdens and responsibilities to be done with. I want to close that shit out and I want to come towards this person. So they're looking for some sense of achievement here. And I feel like this is why this person could not stop thinking of you. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's been consistent and constant because the World, they feel like they haven't achieved something that they truly want, their true desire here with you. The World can also talk about different backgrounds. So there also could be like this person trying to get their background together with that home life, like to not have opposing energies when you guys come together. So maybe I'm working on getting my own place, or I'm working on restoring my place, or moving to a better community, or maybe getting out of my, like having my family be independent from me so that it doesn't bleed over to the relationship. So something about this person's background as well. Let's see what else is here. We have Justice. All right. I feel like this person feels like they deserve love or they deserve friendship, and they've been getting the short end of the stick. So at this point, they're ready for this chapter to close and move forward with this breakthrough that they're going to have with that Uranus energy. They really want this breakthrough where they come out on the other side, where the wheels turn in their favor and things just start to look up for them. Little does this person know, you know, whether you're going or not, whether you're interested in them or not, they are going to have this big change in their life, this big glow up. So that is coming very, very soon. I feel like this person has been very patient, but with that Justice, they know that the karma is not karmaing. Like, they know that they haven't done anything so bad that they're deserving of this outcome. Things are going to be changing very soon. Okay. All right. So they do see you as part of that wish fulfillment. They really do want to get closer to you. Now, that was their thoughts. Now let's talk about their feelings. All right, this person who's secretly thinking of pile number 3. What are their current feelings for pile number 3? What are their current feelings for pile number 3? What are their current feelings for pile number 3? Oh, Lord. That Page of Swords keeps coming out. They just are watching you. Very, very interesting. I feel like their feelings are like curiosity, like everything that they kind of fantasize about when it comes to you, of how you would be in this connection. They want to see if that's reality. So I feel like that's one of their biggest feelings, is like, I really want to experience this and not just think about this person. I want to really be in the moment with this person, get to know them. I want to see if this is everything that I have thought out in my head, if I'm on the money. All right, so they're approaching that energy. See what else is here for their current feelings for you. 3 of Swords. Okay, they're feeling disappointed by something here. All right, so they're feeling kind of heartbroken or disappointed about maybe just the ways that things are going, not maybe making much movement with you, not getting things off the ground, not gaining your attention just yet. So there is a little bit of disappointment. Let's see. What's the Page of Swords for their feelings for pile number 3? Ace of Pentacles. Again, when this person does finally make their move towards you, they're coming in with so much intention. Like if they are saying that they really want a long-term relationship, they're really walking that walk. Like you can tell by their intention, by their how they're approaching you, their actions, that they're really looking for something long term. Or even if it's just friendship, this person wants some type of loyalty and longevity with that. So, this is their feelings. Like, when I do come towards pile number 3, I'm going to show them right off from day 1 my intentions, how strongly I feel about this, and how much I value them. King of Pentacles, that's like putting it all on the table, putting all of your investments on the table. It's also an energy where you feel stable enough to invest into a friendship or into a relationship. So this person really is getting their money up, getting their stability together. They're feeling very secure and they feel like they have a lot to offer, that they're ready for this commitment between you two. Tell me about the Three of Swords. So why are they so disappointed in their feelings here? Hangman, no growth, no progress. There's been no progress, okay? But I don't really feel like that has nothing to do with you, because if this person's secretly thinking of you, you may not even know that there's an interest there. But maybe they're disappointed in themselves. Like, I have not made progress. I've been thinking about this person for so long. I haven't even said hello. I haven't even told them I'm interested. I'm kind of just sitting here hoping and wishing, but I haven't really taken action. So with that hangman, they're kind of just disappointed in themselves. Like, I keep thinking about this person, but there's no forward movement because I'm not doing anything. All right. So maybe they're just disappointed in not being a go getter or not showing motivation to making things pan out the way that they would like. All right, Four of Wands as well. They really, really want to create some type of safety net between you two. So again, if this is friendship, they really want like someone to call their friend for life, like someone that really gets me, someone that we have joint interests, that we have fun together, we make a lot of experiences, and this person's really like my road dog. But if this is a relationship, I feel like this person really wants that closeness and that safety and security of a relationship, but they really haven't made any actions towards it. So there's a little bit of disappointment here. Maybe with the timing, feeling like they could have gotten further along, or just being too afraid to come towards you because they feel like they have low chances. It's like a disappointment that they're not further along in this connection yet. All right. So this person definitely is thinking of like generous ways to make up for lost time. Even though if they never came to you, what is the lost time? But in their head, they feel like they have lost time with that Three of Swords to the hangman. All right, let's see, what do they want from you and their next actions towards you. So this person who is secretly thinking of pile number 3, what do they want from pile number 3? What do they want the most from pile number 3? All right, we have the Four of Swords. And they have the Four of Wands. Okay, cool. Okay, so I do feel like this person is very serious about their intentions for you. They have made up their mind. They're very straightforward with it. They're serious. This is not a game. They're not looking to play around, okay? They mean business with the Emperor. With that Four of Swords, they may just want like a little inkling or a sign, something, some type of synchronicity, some sign that shows them that you are available, okay? Because the Four of Swords is like, I'm not available. Four of Swords is like when you're going to the bathroom and you slide the thing to occupied, you know? Like, I'm occupied, don't knock on this door, don't try to open this door, someone's in here, okay? And this person wants to know if you have a vacancy. Can they fill a spot in your life? Are you open to a new person coming in? Are you open to dating? Are you open to friendship? So they kind of want a little sign to show that you are open, okay? What's the Four of Swords? They don't want to come through towards you in a way that you may be preoccupied, or you're in do not disturb, or you don't want to be bothered. All right. So this person wants to come through respectfully, but they need like a little sign here. All right. Clarify the Four of Swords. Ace of Swords. Now, the only way that, you know, they're going to get this information from you is if they speak. Ace of Swords, be blunt, be direct, ask for what you want, say what you mean. And I think this person is having that realization, especially with the Hangman, Three of Swords, that sitting back and not doing anything and thinking that you're going to come to them is not really the way that this is panning out. So it's time to kind of speak up. They're coming to that sense. They're like, okay, if I need to see what vibe they're on right now, I need to ask them. Tell me about the Four of Wands. Four of Wands again came out already just recently when we were talking about their feelings. This is like wanting to feel this sense of home within each other. So this person, if they're looking for a friendship, they want to know that this is a safe friendship, that you're here to stay, and that you guys are going to continue to grow on a very strong foundation. And same thing for a romantic connection. It's like, I'm looking to grow in a relationship with someone, and I'm very serious about that foundation. And I want a lot of peace and serenity included with that. Something that just feels very vibey, very home like, you know, very comfortable. Okay. It's the Four of Wands. So they want to know that they kind of want like this energy of you being open, and then they also want this energy of you staying. Like, if they do invest towards you, if they do give to this, if they come through with that generosity, with that caring spirit, that you'll be in it to stay. You're not someone that's looking to move around. You're not someone who jumps from friend to friend. You're not someone that jumps from relationship to relationship. The Lovers is here. So this person has the most purest intentions. They are looking for a soulmate within you. The Nine of Cups. This person wants, I feel like this person is like very generous, okay? They are looking for energy where they are kind of getting everything that they want and more from this connection, but they also want you to have that same sentiment. So the Lovers with the Nine of Cups is like, I'm doing things to be fulfilled in this connection, but I also want to spoil you, and I want you to feel very spoiled and valued and loved and cherished in this connection as well. So very pure intentions here. And with the Nine of Cups, I definitely feel like you're this person's dream girl or dream guy. And this person wants to do things your way. Like, even if I have to bend over backwards or compromise a little bit, I want to see you very happy and fulfilled. I want you to feel very delighted in this connection with me. All right. Very nice. All right, let's see what this person's next actions are going to be. That will be the tell of all. They're going to have a breakthrough, so hopefully they lean on that breakthrough to take some action, because it seems like the energy is shifting in their favor very soon. All right, what is this person's next actions towards pile number 3? What is this person's next actions towards pile number 3? All right, we have the Ace of Cups. So they are coming in very passionate with some emotion and wanting to start a fresh beginning between you two in friendship or in romance. All right, what else? All right, we have the Page of Wands. So they're coming through with some good news or with some good energy, excitable energy. They're going to take that leap of faith to come towards you. All right, so there's action here. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Tell me how that could transpire. Ooh, okay, Knight of Cups. So they could be coming in asking you on a date, asking to hang out. They're trying to do something very purposeful to show that their intentions and their favor for you. All right, and then tell me about the Page of Wands. The Moon. Interesting. So there is like a little bit of like uncertainty here at first. First and foremost, when this person comes towards you, they will be very, very, very nervous. All right. The moon does talk about insecurities. So this person may not feel as confident or secure as what they are leading with, but they're still taking action nonetheless. So that deserves a pat on the back. With the moon here, too, there could be like a little bit of mystery or waiting for a response. So it's like putting themselves out there, maybe asking you out, maybe you are busy, something is hidden, so you may miss the notification, or you may feel like something is miscommunicated where you're not really understanding that they're trying to be your friend or they're trying to get to know you in a romantic way. So the moon kind of puts a little bit of like confusion on top of whatever happens. But with that Page of Wands, this is a great outcome. So even if you are confused, even if there is some miscommunication, even if you're unsure of this person's intentions, if something's like a little foggy, it seems like it's still a steal. It feels like they're still getting a good outcome. This could be like going to hang out with this person, not really knowing their intention, and it's a romantic intention, and it still works out really nicely. You still agree to go, but you didn't really get that it's a date. Okay, so there's a little bit of like confusion in the air. There's also a little bit of nervousness or insecurity coming towards you, but it lands well some way, somehow. It works out. All right, that's what I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel. Definitely, I'm going to leave my email in the description box. So definitely let me know if you want any more categories or topics for pick a cards. This was a lot of fun. All right, see you guys in the next one.